Salut à toutes et à tous, c'est Drake pour le coin des jeux et trophées. On se retrouve pour un troisième gameplay de Vampyr. Donc c'est la suite directe du gameplay numéro 2. Sans coupure, sans rien, j'ai juste fait pause et j'ai lancé l'enregistrement direct.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seed of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Ok.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
D'accord, donc ça aura des conséquences si je le tue. Et ben je vais le relâcher.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
To sometimes let his prey go.
Ah bah j'ai un
No
trophée en
famished
plus.
hunter can
Miséricorde.
run for long.
Donc on va retourner à l'hôpital.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Carrément. Non, ça, je sais.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Il faut beaucoup parler avec
Good
les gens,
evening,
tout
nurse.
ça.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Ok, donc là je rencontre plus ou moins tout le monde.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Ok,
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
je vais pas chercher non plus, ça va être un peu barbant. Ce que je vais faire, c'est que je vais essayer de tous les rencontrer plus ou moins.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, Remember, I may have something for you.
Un vendeur d'armes, ça c'est bien.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
D'accord, ça coûte la peau du cul.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to
On se connaît déjà.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I've wasted too much energy.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Bon. Hop, on va monter à l'étage tout de suite. Donc mon bureau devrait être... ici. Ok.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
On va visiter un petit peu.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Et où je trouve de l'eau? Donc franchement, lire ça m'emmerde un petit peu, je suis désolé. Donc on récupère des munitions quand même dans les endroits où on peut se reposer. Par contre, je crois qu'il y a un trophée avec cette plante.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Il n'y a pas moyen de trouver de l'eau. Alors, artisanat. D'accord. C'est l'ingrédient pour améliorer l'une de vos armes. J'ai bien envie d'améliorer ça.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Ok, c'est le moment d'évoluer un peu tout ça. On va augmenter la santé parce que c'était un peu limite. Moi je peux plus. Je suis au max. On va augmenter l'endurance aussi peut-être. Confirmé.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Come on, I don't have all night.
Ok. Ça va être le moment de visiter un petit peu, je crois.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Alors on va commencer par ça.
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Voilà, pas l'air commode. Hein. Alors, direction la morgue. Je peux descendre par là. Alors je dirais que c'est par ici, même pas, perdu. Alors on va essayer par là.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai comme arme déjà? Ok. Celle-là, elle me plaît bien. On va fouiller un petit peu partout.
It's locked.
Ok.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Ouais, ça consomme pas mal d'endurance quand même.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ah non, ma santé elle est en vert. C'est ça, et en rouge c'est ma capacité sanguine. D'accord, j'avais pas bien compris en fait. Ok. C'est pour ça que je ne suis pas mort en fait. D'accord. Carrément. Sans pitié. Je vais changer d'arme tout de suite parce que c'est un peu tendu. Donc on va mettre celle-là et je vais prendre une arme à feu. sais pas ce que je suis en train de faire, mais j'ai l'impression que je vais quitter la mission. Par contre, les chargements, ils sont très très longs. Waouh. Bon, bah il faut que j'y retourne en fait. Un peu compliqué pour s'y retrouver quand même au niveau de la carte. C'est quand même un point négatif. Ou ça peut être positif pour certains qui aiment, pour ceux qui aiment la difficulté justement pour se repérer tout ça, mais bon. Moi je préfère personnellement quand c'est simple. Quand c'est un peu balisé tout ça, moi je préfère un peu plus. Il me semble qu'il y avait une porte, ouais, c'était ici. Ouais, d'accord, je ressors carrément. Ouais non, j'ai raté un truc à l'intérieur. Bon, désolé pour cette... pour ce problème d'orientation. On va dire ça comme ça. Mais en même temps, j'avais l'impression d'avoir tout visité. Donc il doit me manquer une pièce ou un truc comme ça. Donc je vais y retourner, je vais voir. Honnêtement, je préfère être honnête, le jeu m'ennuie. Personnellement, il m'ennuie. Le jeu m'ennuie un peu quand même. C'est peut-être ici en fait. Ah bah voilà. Oh là là. Mais quel con. Mais quel con. Oula, il y a du monde.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ah, ben voilà, première mort. Pas évident quand même. Donc reste à voir où je vais recommencer. Mais personnellement, hein, je préfère être honnête, c'est pas un jeu que je vais continuer. Peut-être plus tard, mais franchement, je préfère encore repartir sur un Heavy Rain après avoir joué à Détroit que sur celui-là. Ou encore God of War que je dois terminer. Ah oui, parce que je l'ai pas encore terminé. Mais franchement, faut à voir. Alors franchement, faut vraiment être fan de Vampyr de l'époque et tous les jeux un peu où faut parler beaucoup, mais pour l'instant, c'est un peu tristouné quand même. Je trouve que c'est un jeu un peu triste.
It's locked, all right.
Quelqu'un qui s'est barricadé là sûrement.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Oh. Mince. un traitement pour quoi déjà, je sais même plus. Ok, donc là, il faut carrément rebrousser chemin. Oh, à moins que je puisse me téléporter. Je crois même pas. Carrément rebrousser chemin et tout. Et puis ces chargements super longs quoi, c'est un truc de ouf. État du quartier satisfaisant. J'avais pas vu. Donc l'hôpital est par ici.
It's locked.
Donc c'était à côté.
I cannot enter.
Voilà, pour se repérer, c'est vraiment... c'est n'importe quoi. Peut-être ici. Non. Ah, dans la chambre du patient, ok.
It's locked.
Peut-être que je fabrique le médicament, peut-être que je l'ai pas fabriqué. J'ai l'impression d'avoir fabriqué, mais... Ah non, c'était par là. Ok. Ouf.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Allez, je vais continuer quand même. On va aller voir le docteur Swansea. Voir un peu si le scénario il repart un peu. Il a besoin de sang, ok. Ok, donc là je pense qu'il faut monter à l'étage. Ok. Donc déjà, j'ai cette possibilité-là. Que j'avais un peu zappé. Qu'on peut trouver les personnages comme ça.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
D'accord, donc c'est un enchaînement de missions sans queue ni tête. D'accord. Ouais, bon, je vais m'arrêter là pour ce gameplay numéro 3 et ce sera mon dernier, je pense, parce que j'imagine que vous aussi qui avez regardé cette vidéo, vous êtes fait une idée sur le jeu. Je pense que tout le jeu sera comme ça, en fait. C'est des allers-retours intempestifs. Moi, personnellement, mon avis personnel, je vais pas descendre le jeu, mais je le trouve quand même à un bas niveau. Enfin, je trouve que c'est pas vraiment le jeu, voilà, après avoir fait des jeux de dingue comme Uncharted, The Witcher, tout ça, c'est compliqué de jouer à ça. J'ai l'impression de revenir à une génération précédente, et encore, je pèse mes mots. Donc voilà, je vais en rester là pour ce gameplay, j'espère que ça vous a plu, et je vous dis à bientôt sur le coin des jeux et trophées.